Welcome back to Software Incorporated. I'm addicted to this game. It's a problem. It's a problem. We gotta work on that. But we're so profitable now. Granted, I'm sure lots of you play this game have probably making a lot more money per month than I am. But I think making $4.5 million a month is pretty good. I think that's pretty nice for 1986. As your sponsor, I command you to give me at least 1 more hours of content, you lazy bastard. Okay, 1 more. That's it. 5. Now you're amending it. Nah. Yeah, first one's always the right one. I've been streaming. If you're watching this later on YouTube, this stream has lasted. You may have noticed that the last few videos, fair few videos, I've been in the same outfit. And my voice is starting to be lost, and that's great. That's because I've been live for 10 hours today. Yeah, we started today with some StarCraft 2, and we kind of did a mission that I wasn't really feeling it. You know, I don't know, like trying to do the alternative version of the mission kind of spoiled it for me. And I was like, I don't really feel this game right now. And so we switched to Software Incorporated, which was well part of the plan. I just did it earlier than planned. And we've been playing for, well, just this game for like 7 hours. It's a thing, yeah. And everyone in chat wants me to do more floors. They think this is not enough floors. We need more. They might be right, but for now, I think I have a floor for I have a room for everything I need it to have a room with. If we were to go up even more than this, I think there'd have to be a really good reason for it, because when you get up to this level, the frame rates, they kind of die. All right, and I got a 1080 Ti and an overclocked 8700K, and I know I'm streaming and recording from a dedicated PC, so the stream and the recording has nothing to do with the frame rates, and it's still getting hit pretty hard. But, you know, that's what I get for doing ultra high resolution stuff, I suppose. Is your meeting room outside? I have 1 meeting room outside. The rest of them are indoors. There's one here, and then here, and then another one here, and then another one here. So they have 1, 2, 3, 3. And then I also think, because there are some small teams, I kind of wanted to have this area be possible for meetings as well. They could meet out back and just talk back in these benches, which is kind of possible. But that would only really work for... Look at this sports car. Wait, who am I paying enough to afford that? Is that you? What's your name, punk? Huh? Come here. Huh? Ada Nguyen. Vietnamese. I should have known. I should have known. She's not very effective either. What's going on with you? Social. Are you... You don't have a good... Oh, it's because of this. Ada, this is your computer now. You know what? Here, let's try this. You know what? Let's help you. I'll help you out, Ada. Here you go. Ready? Ready? Here you go. I'll help you out. You're gonna go get food now. I just took away all your barricades. I was just trying to help you out. You know, I'm trying to be a good guy. Vote to have Charlie do more floors. Yeah. You're growing cube trees. Oh, aren't they nice? Look at this pine tree too. It's different colors, like all nice. It's great. Who comes in on a bus? I mean, I got a parking lot. Do you need more spaces? Look at this. You'd rather ride the bus than walk all this way, I guess. I got a whole bunch of spaces, guys. I'm paying you guys a lot of money. You can afford a car. All right, every single one of you. Even the lowly, newest support person can afford a car, okay? Pay you guys a lot of freaking money every day. Come on. Quit riding the bus. Quit being stingy. All right? It's just not, it's not good for you. Just stop being stingy. It's fine. I don't know which part to really focus on for the art. Like the last review we had was July, so it was last month, and they were like the 2D and the audio. They kind of liked them. I mean, the audio is a little bit more lacking, but they really don't like either one of these things. That's unfortunate because, you know, like the code is nice, network is doing good, audio is doing good, you know. I mean, 2D, I think all the code in general is pretty solid. Especially since that rating is with only about half the required code units done. So, it's pretty solid. But the art is so lacking, and I don't know how to fix that. Like, how do you fix the art rating once it's already this far into the process? Do you just invest more? Do you just keep putting... Like, do you just keep putting art units into it? You can go up to 20 art units. Is it a percentage thing? Like, the percentage of the quality of... I don't know. Like, how does that... I don't know how that translates. Let me see what I can come up with here. Audio art and 2D art. If I'm looking at my 2D artists, I see they have about halfway base skill. And you probably need to be really skilled in order to do some of this. Why don't we switch Very Inky to a new team? We'll call this the Fedora art team. Just for a trial run. We'll switch you to Fedora art. Then I'm going to take this guy, Leigh Lawrence, also really talented artist. And we're going to switch him to the Fedora art team too. He's somewhat compatible with you. And then I need someone who's really good at audio art. I need to go down to the audio art team for that. And this guy here, or this one here, Sue Walter. If I switch her to the Fedora art team, very compatible. And then I also switch Sammy Ford. These four people, if I make these four people sit in this room, arts team, this is the Fedora art team. And you guys are responsible for all of the art on this operating system going forward, right? So no more audio art team, no more 2D art team. It's just the Fedora art team. And I have you put like another 7 units of art into this. Can you make the art better that way? I wonder if you can make the art score better that way, because the experience of using it is going to play a huge factor in our competitive advantage or disadvantage. And I feel like the art is lacking, and I would like to have a dedicated art team set to just do nothing but that. So you guys are on this team. You have one single project. Put art units into Fedora. That's it. That's all you do. So let's see how well we do there. Now, we got September 1986, which means in 4 months, we're going to need research to be done. And it will be an algorithm. So we're going to need some algorithm programmers, I think, here. Also, maybe some designers. But I have algorithm designers. But we're going to need some... We're going to be researching audio compression in 1987. So that's what we're doing. Make an executive office so that you can mess around all day. You guys just want another floor. Top floor. We can have this like this big top floor. The whole top floor is my office. We'll have a jacuzzi in here. There's a ball. There's a big disco ball. There's a big dance floor. There's a place for a live band. Now that silly DJ business. Okay, we're adults. There's an open bar. And you're only up here, you're only allowed up here if you got coops. Right? You gotta have coops, baby. Right? We're going to the CP lounge. I'm bringing on a Dane Cook joke for you now. I'll attribute him. I'll let you know where the joke's coming from. See, Fedora Cut's got what? A quarter of its art units? So it's pretty slow. Employees not having their social need met. Well, I mean, you got lots of people around you now, okay? Now you like a team member. I would hope your social need, like, goes back. Like, I would hope it helps you, because I don't have you in a cubicle anymore. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want. You don't get your own office, Inky, no. But you do get the Fedora art, which is here. So you guys are the Fedora art team now. And I expect excellent artwork from you, right? So this is your only thing. These guys have one job. These guys right here, they work together with one job, and that's it. And that is... Yeah. You know what? We can even take Hiram Freeman here. You have HR train... You know what? Start that. What about you? Algo design. You have it. Good. Datsuke-kun, you're in class for 2 more months. Okay. feel uncomfortable with my team, says the audio artist. Okay. Job satisfaction. Dislikes a team member. You're in the audio art department, and that's the only thing you're good at. So what do you want me to do about it? Move them? I'll not accept your demand, and I'll fire you in the morning. That's what I'm going to do. Olga. I'm sorry, Olga. That's just the way I feel. Okay? My dog just will not stop barking. She's been barking it a lot lately. I think it's one of those things where she's just like, dude, I want attention. You're not paying attention to me. It can't possibly be somebody actually outside this whole time. You know? So I probably am going to have to, you know, go so I can pay attention to her. Olga Wood in the audio art department. Your job is getting chopped. It's not that I want to fire you. It's that your position is no longer available anymore. Okay? It's just business. So is all these things where I can't reject them all en masse. I wish I could. Olga Wood in the audio art department. Hi. I only need 3 audio artists anyway. Thanks. Bye. You failed to print the last 3,000. Oh, Jesus. Really? How did I fail on printing? Like, really? My capacity for printing is so high. How did I not get that? Damn it. What's my other contract? Now I'm going to lose my reputation, man. Ugh. People actually like my game engine. Look at that. 3.5, almost 4 stars. 4 hearts on the game engine. Huh. Okay. I wish I didn't have to call it Charity 2. I mean, why can't I just, like, call it the same name? And then it's better now, you know? Like, Unity doesn't improve their engine and call it the Unity 2. I guess they could just call it a version, right? Like, there's, like, a version, like, I could go V2. You know, like, this is version 2 of Charity, I suppose. And it's still Charity, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's what they do. I don't know. Let's see what we got. So this is what the last one had. And now there's new features. So that's good. Obviously, we want to put it for Fedora and BotOS 3. And let's do probably all of these big ones that have a lot of users. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, I see. I can only put advanced features in there if my operating system supports it. I guess that limits me to just Fedora then, doesn't it? Fedora is the only one that's an advanced operating system. We really are Apple, man. We really are. We are the most advanced operating system in the world. We really are. Charpaint 2, 3D editor based on Charblend. There we go. There we go. Our new game engine. You gotta be on Charblend. You gotta be on our platform to use this. That's it. Let Tesla come down and say hi. She won't stay. She'll get in trouble. She'll get into things, and then I'm gonna have to, like, go after her. Now, this is recommending a $282 price tag, which I'm a fan of. I'm gonna bring it down to $260 because I think it'll help it sell more. I don't know. We'll find out. Develop. This is gonna take a lot of different code systems, but art is only 2D and 3D. Let's go ahead and hit develop. Sorry. No one is competent with art. It's fine. I'm going to select the teams afterwards. It's fine. Go. Yes, I'm fine. I'm familiar with this. Go. Okay, stop. Okay, design. This is now much more complicated. Much more complicated, which is nice because my design teams are always so bored. So, 2D, 3D audio network system. Wouldn't you know it, I actually have dedicated systems for all of that. 2D, 3D, audio, pretty much everything, right? Design, or system. Oh, network's involved in this too, huh? Okay. Network. There you go. I got 5 teams on it. And, like, all my design teams are usually really bored. So there you go. Now, they can design the next great game engine, which actually has some gumption to it, called Charity V2. The second version of Charity. There you go. Yeah. You know what? Hit my business reputation. All right? See if I care. Because, you know what? I'm doing some really good stuff here. Okay? And I don't need you telling me otherwise. It's fine. Then my 2D artists, since they're no longer working on Fedora, they're just working on Cut now. Right? Yeah, they're probably just working on Cut now. Okay. Servers are at 22% load. Can I get anybody else to join my distribution network? Companies. Take a look. Can I get anybody else? First off, let's find out if there's anybody else. Ooh, hello. New company. How are you? Good to see you. Would you like to join our distribution network? Your initial offer is 2.9%. I would like to offer you a good spot on our team for 5.7. You are going to accept. Good. Good. Good to have you. Hi. Good. Software. Hey, you guys. I'm coming back. I want another offer. Your initial offer is 2. That's pretty cool. How would you like to come in and join us for 4.8? Okay. Not a big deal. How about 4.3? Excellent. Welcome to the team. What else? How about... That's us. That's me. I would love to. How about operating system? Yeah. I don't think you guys are going to be really interested in my rates, but how about 4.4? Okay. How about 4.0? Welcome to the freaking team. Good to see you. Okay, good. Distribution, my man. Let's go. Let's go. What's my distribution? I'm currently losing 3.7 million? How am I losing $3.7 million a month from distribution when I've got all these people paying me the commission? Is it just like one of those things where my internet costs so much that it can't be? My internet only costs $320,000. At most, even if I got 0 commission, the distribution should cost me $320,000 of losses. Right? What is it? When are other companies releasing operating systems? That's a good question. Upcoming releases in operating system. Nobody is. Nope, sorry, this one is. It's December 1986, so INTX6 is coming 1986. And then the next one after that looks like it's going to be consoles. So after that, it's just next 6 is in 1990, Bottos 4 is in 1991. So basically, my competitor with the operating system is going to be INTX6, which is a silly, very stupid name. But that's what the name they've chosen to go with, and I'm not going to, judge them any more than I already have for it. So, yeah. Well, all right then. So once we get enough code in place for Fedora, we start fixing the bugs, put out our initial press release for it, estimated time of release. It will definitely be after INTX6, obviously. INTX6. I just don't get how manage your product printers and your digital distribution platform. So with digital distribution, right? Like, how is this costing me so much money? This digital market share. Do I own 55% of the market share? Like, is that what that means? I own over half the market share and it's costing me $3 million a day? How? Like, $3 million a day... $3 million a day in, like, against my profit. How is that? Is it the printers? It can't be. The printing cost is only $14,000 a month. You know? Like, if I take all of my expenses and add it all up. Oh, here it is, right here. Oh, distribution, physical store cut. Okay, so 1.7 million. It is your physical store cut. It's still 1.7 though. So how do I get, like, do I have to kill my printers? Is that the idea? Is that the idea? Like, get rid of printers altogether? Just get rid of my warehouse entirely, right? If distribution is listed in blue, you can click it for a breakdown. Well, I don't know how to do that. It's not working on the click anyway. Chart. Distribution is still down here. Like, I'm losing money every day. Super weird, man. I don't know why. Per quarter, annually, I've lost $20 million in distribution. You know? Like, I don't get it. How would I... Last month I lost... Now that changed. Wait a minute. Why did everything change? Huh? Now the numbers are different. All the numbers are different now. Now it tells me I lost less. What? This isn't the same number, is it? No, I had a much bigger loss. Did I have this pulled back here? I'm actually losing less now than I was before. I think getting more people... here's the thing. I don't think there's a way that adding a company to my distribution network could possibly add to my losses. Right? Because they're giving me just a share of their revenue from it. And if it's at 4%, you would think that that would be a profitable venture if they're giving me a percentage of their sales, right? I mean, it's got to be all right. All right, I'll go 3.8 and that's it. Okay, goodbye. We'll come back at you again later. Punch, let's go and try you again. Their initial offer is 2. That's pretty good. They've accepted 4.8. Wow, 4.85%. That's cool. You're basically Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates. Sure. I think it's pronounced Intex 6. Okay, Intex 6. Fine. Distribution, you already found out though. Correct for digital. You're earning $83,000 a month according to that table. Okay, so digital is it's profitable by a little bit, right? But the physical part is kicking my ass. So does that mean that these printers, like, are these really? These printers are that expensive? How? Like, it's so much cheaper to print my own copies than it is to like order them from another company, right? So what about royalties? Oh, I have to have research first. We have to have a patent for the for royalties. Let me get another. How long ago has it been? We put a little bit of art into it, but I don't think it's going to improve that much. I'm going to wait until 87 and then get another assessment on the operating system. We have more than enough art units into this. Fedora cut. Still need a lot of code units. Let me get an outsource for Fedora cuts to see if they like the art. All right, they're okay with the art. It's not the best, but they still obviously hate the code because it's nowhere near complete. But the art is not the greatest, but yeah, whatever. What do you know? You're just a random group of people on the internet. Yeah. So it's this. I have to order more physical copies or print my own, right? So if I was to order, this is the part I don't get, like char bars and char paint, right? So both of these, if I order copies, right, it costs me $2 per copy, right, to get this. If I print them, then it's going to cost me, I think it's 20 cents per copy. Right? Costs me 20 cents per copy. Yeah. This printer's 15 cents a copy, and this one's also 15 cents, but it can do more. So, like, 20 cents per copy is way more than $2 per copy, you know? That's the cut that the stores are taking out of the physical sales. What do you mean? The stores are still taking their cut of your retail price. So, I guess what are you trying to say? Like, how do I make distribution profitable? Should I stop printing? Obviously, it'd be better if everybody is using my distribution. I use my own distribution network, and my own distribution network is digital. So if they buy it from me on digital, I obviously make a lot more money. But the thing, though, is that I can't do that with physical goods. The game doesn't have that built into it, right? So I can't do that with physical goods. So I'm not sure what else I can do in that regard. Like, I just have to take the big loss, I guess. Take a look at finances. I lost $2 million last month out of distribution. It's just like, how do I make that profitable? Marketing, I get that, because I'm paying a ton of money to market char paint and char bars, since that's the only way to really get more people using it. And there's 500,000 people using char bars now. That was way more profitable than I thought it was going to be. Charity has 20,000 people without any marketing at all. If I market charity, I might be able to get a little bit more, but it's not that profitable. The next charity, though, that one will be more profitable because it's going to be like the best ever. The only problem is it will only be available and only work for one operating system. So, which is mine. So it has my operating system has to sell really well in order for that to work really well. Stores are still taking it. Does it let you open your own retail stores? No, it doesn't. That's the sucky part. Running money for charity. Yeah. I mean, it's a wordplay, right? It was like unity, but it was char, so it was charity. So it's actually pronounced charity. But charity sounds really weird to say, and it's pronounced as like charity, so we're just calling it charity. Even though it's really charity, right? All right, V2 should end up being, I think anyway, should end up being outstanding, but maybe not. I think it'll end up being outstanding design. Unless the max is great. Maximum is... doesn't say. We have a lot more designers in it than we should. Let me tell you that right now. Actually, let's take the design progress. Right now we have 2D audio and system are done. So 2D audio and system are done. So that means just the network and the 3D are left. As long as they can get those, just those, focus on those, that's great. Fedora cut art is like more than complete, and then I just need to focus on the code here. They would do this, except they're focusing more here on this code than that code. They're almost done. 62.36, they need 72. Look at all the people wanting raises. They want to charge me another $20,000 a month. What a bunch of dicks. So anyway, I can't meet demand for the sales, right? So if I look at my what's in stock, I've got 30,000 copies in storage here, which in theory cost me 20 cents per copy as opposed to $2 per copy. So I should be able to see my printers going nuts on these. Well, for some reason, they're not printing this. That's the old char paint. Never mind. Wish I could release. Yeah, put these in order of release, please. Thank you. Let's start. Let's have the newest stuff at the bottom. That works okay for me. So yeah, we should be able to see. Start printing. Char blend maximum. I definitely don't want that. We should be getting our own blend. Let's just say 20,000. If there's less than 20,000 in stock, I want you to make it. Same thing with charity, I suppose. I feel like printing it should be cheaper, right? Cost of doing business. I just don't understand how cost of doing business can equal like a loss that is greater than your total expenses. That's the math that doesn't make sense. It's greater than my total expense. by a significant portion. Huge margin, greater than my total expense. So I'm losing more than I've spent. It makes no sense unless I'm like, am I shorting stock here? Like, what am I doing? Outstanding. Let's let the 3D design team finish up. And if they ever do, there it is. Good. Okay, pause, assign, game engine. I don't remember who we need for this. We need what? Okay, game engine requires a lot of 3D. So 3D programming, you're up. 3D artists. I believe we have a 3D art team. At least I thought we did. Did I move them? No. I guess it's the 2D artists for now. Pretty sure I was supposed to have good 3D artists. I put them in the 2D team, didn't I? Didn't I put them together? I put the 3D artists and the 2D artists in the same team, didn't I? I don't think I fired them. I think I moved them into the 2D art team. I'll check that in a second. So that's 3D and 2D. That should take care of a significant portion of everything there. Obviously, we need 2D programming, system art, as well as system programming. We don't have any system art. I don't think system has art. So that's not, there is no system art. Network programming, again, there's no network art. And then there's audio programming and art. So like that. Let me check the 2D really quick here, the 2D team, to see what we have for people who, wrong buttons. People who know, can I click the right button, please? Thank you. It's been a long day, man. Long freaking day. 2D artists. Okay, so you know 2D and 3D. 2D all the way. 3D partially. Good. So we don't have real... Okay, here's a 3D person, and here's a 3D person. So I think I did. I put them all kind of together. And then a lot of the 2D artists also have a little bit of audio background as well. So that will help out against with the audio art team, which has... Okay, you're a leader. I was going to say you suck, so I'm going to fire you. But you're the leader, so never mind. And we have this. So what I could do is just... Yeah, this is all good. Okay. I put the 3D in there. I think that'll be fine. That'll be okay. So we'll let those teams proceed with the development of Charity 2. Charity 2. You have to say it right. We have to get used to saying it right, even though it's weird. Charity. Okay? It's Charity 2. Now, Fedora Cuts being released dependent on Fedora. Charity 2, V2, being released dependent on Fedora. What we don't have is an audio tool that is dependent on Fedora. So, Fedora Mix is going to be our audio tool. Fine. It's based on char bars, but it's adapting into the Fedora naming architecture, design, whatever. 2D editor, it's based on Charpaint 2. And we're going to, of course, have just compatible with Fedora. This allows us to get recording and instrument library into this. Now, can we add another? Nope, we can't. Our operating system is the only one that's going to be able to support that. So this is what we're going to do. We can always port it to another one later. We're going to sell this for 100 even. And we'll design this. Requires code and art for audio, which also means it needs to be assigned to basically just all audio stuff. So this will be, the teams working on this project will be audio design, art, and programming. And that's the only teams that will be needed here. So there you go. And develop. Yes, and it's just warning me that I can't release it until the operating system is released. That's fine. So now we're really getting into our own ecosystem, right? We're getting our operating system in place, and then we have advanced tools that are available only exclusively in our operating system. Once people get into our operating system and they start using our tools, the other companies are going to have to catch up to us and also try to steal our users back by offering something that's ahead of us, which they won't be able to do since I'm ahead of them. I'm the boss. So that's I'm just saying.